This world shall know pain.
Yeah, I'm on a roll like I am on wheels. Strapped up just like we Navy SEALs. I don't do drugs, I don't pop pills. She wanna get higher, I put her in heels. Eat up the beat like it's a meal. Married to the money, where's my veil? Yeah, I like it blue, I like it teal. Only sipping lean if I pop the seal.
Okay, y'all. How y'all doing? So, I'm going to just be talking about shit that's happened to me 2023. I feel like 2023 it has been the weirdest, fastest, chaotic, ghetto, stank year ever. And I feel like that's a universal feeling because apparently everybody's feeling that way. Also, I'm going to be playing in my makeup because like I got a cool little makeup collection and I literally don't wear makeup at all, so we're just gonna play because why the fuck not. Also, I'm starting the lock process on my hair. Anyways, there's no order to this, by the way. I'm just gonna be talking. Oh, this movie is loud, so let's get started. Hey y'all, it's me. I know you're like, what the fuck? Girl, what the fuck? Because why the hell did I record a 25-minute video? Because I had like different segments and it didn't save. So I missed a huge portion. Girl. So anyways, this is just going to be me summarizing the whole 25 minutes that didn't save. We're talking about the year in multiple different videos. Basically like a summary of my 2023 key points, I guess you could say, that happened. So I was basically saying like, why the hell did I date 3 white men this year? And it wasn't like dating. 2 of them I went on like literally 1 date. You know, white men and their issues, they got anger issues. One of them was like a felon and I don't know why I was attracted to him. I think it's because he had big money. The more like eventful one, I guess you could say, was this one. Basically, we met on Tinder because I kept getting banned on Bumble. Yeah. So we met on Tinder. We was actually like vibing real easy. So after like 3-4 days, he was like, I don't really want to do this, but like I really want to meet you because we're just vibing so well and like I don't vibe this well with people normally. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he lives in Lawrence and I live in a different city. And we're basically like between 30-40 minutes away from each other. So he drove all the way here. We met at the mall because I do public meetups. I don't know y'all like that. I was looking like a bad bitch like always. Well, not like always, but like I was looking good. And he was like, oh, I'm here. I'm coming upstairs. And I was like, okay. So, you know, I was peeping at where the escalators were because in the manga section, you could see both escalators. So I see a skinny white boy coming up the escalator and I'm like, that's not him because that gotta be like a maintenance man or something, because why did he leave his house wearing corduroy white and blue striped shorts that went past his kneecaps, like they was almost at his ankles, bitch, white tube socks and some slides, a busted dirty Diana busted long sleeve shirt and like this hat, and his hair was just looking crazy. And I'm just like, are you not embarrassed? This is so embarrassing. So I was just like, turn off. So we walking around the mall and stuff, and it was just awkward as fuck because he was shy, I'm doing all the talking, there's no direction where we're going, we're literally just walking and talking, and it was just weird as fuck. And it's like a Saturday, so there's hella people there. I'm with this dingy white boy. You don't gotta dress up, but don't look homeless. I don't want to be associated with that. So yeah, he was looking real homely. That was the first red flag. Second red flag, I was like, oh damn, I'm thirsty. He's like, yeah, me too. So we went to, if you know, Auntie Anne's got the best fucking lemonade. So I'm in line and I pay for my own drink. I'm ready to go because I was just bored and it was kind of awkward. And so we're like walking out and he's like, so do you want to go like get ice cream or something? And I was just like, yeah, sure. Mind you, my social media is out. So we go and we meet at this ice cream place. Awkward again because he's just quiet. And I ended up not getting ice cream because I was like, he's not going to pay for it. And because he didn't pay for my lemonade. So yeah, the ice cream date, it was awkward. And I'm already getting stared at because all these seasonless ham and cheese sandwich bitches are looking at me weird because they never seen a bad bitch before and they're feeling intimidated by me. And then I'm sitting here with this homeless man and yeah, so then he leaves and he gets home and we're texting and I was like, oh my gosh, you're so shy. Like, it was like awkward. And he's like, I'm sorry, like I just get shy, and I was just like, oh no, it's okay, it's funny, because I'm not shy, obviously. So then the next day he's like not texting me and I'm like, okay. And then I message him because I'm not a scary bitch. If there's something weird, I'm gonna ask. And he was like, well, you kept saying that I'm shy and if I was too shy for you, then da. And I was like, okay, red flag number, what, 3, 4? Let's just say 4. So I'm like, calm down. I was like, I didn't say it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that you're shy. He's like, oh, sorry, just, I'm just a shy person and da. Keep in mind that he's shy. He's not really social. So keep that in mind for something later down the road that I talk about in one of my other clips. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we start hanging out again. And then I realized that, so also he has a dog, right? Let's call this dog Hellhound because I love dogs. I have never had a hatred for a dog until I met this dog. And the actions of the dog reflects the owner. So let's say red flag number 5, because that dog was so out of control. And I was being nice because I'm like, oh yeah, you can bring your dog over, like you can meet my dog. So the first time he brought his dog over was like the second time we hung out, or third time, I don't remember. And typically if you're having your dog meet a dog, you don't want to have them in your dog's space, or like what's considered your dog's space. So don't go in someone's backyard and bring your dog. Don't go in their house and bring their dog. But when he got there, it immediately started pouring. And I was like, fuck, because we were going to like walk our dogs kind of by each other and then try to go to the dog park. So no, we were walking to the dog park and then it just started pouring. And I was like, damn, because like, so we go back into my apartment and then Tommy immediately is like grrr, and like growling. And I was like, Tommy, stop. So I had to put Tommy in my room and I felt bad, but then I like had the gate to my room, but like his dog, like I said, out of fucking control, trying to jump the gate. Tommy's growling, I'm overwhelmed, his dog's fucking out of control, and like he let his dog control his mood so bad just because of how untrained his dog was. So let's say red flag number 6, his mood is just terrible. So every time we would hang out, or when he would come over, he would bring his dog. Or well, when I went to his place, I wouldn't bring Tommy because I fucking hated going over to his place because his dog did not fucking listen, jumping on me the whole time, scratching me the whole time, and I'm just like getting pissed off. And then again, he's letting his dog control his mood, and he's like, get the fuck, go sit down, whatever his dog's name was, hell dog, like, what the fuck, bro? And he's like beating on his, well, not beating, but he's just like violently like throwing his dog, or like grabbing his dog and throwing it in the kennel. And I'm like, okay, again, that's not how dogs learn, bitch. Okay, like maybe if you train your dog, you wouldn't be having these issues. So I'm like, you need to train your dog. And I kept telling him that, or get him into training, try your own training. No, bro, like when it's just me and him, he's not like this. Of course he's not going to be like that when it's just you and him. Just try basic training shit. And I kept telling him, like, I can help you. And he'd be like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. Then when he would come over, I would try to train his dog. And he would be like, bro, I would be like, just leave us alone. Let me and him work together and you just leave us alone. I'd be trying to do that and he kept interfering. Bro, just stop. Like, he's not going to listen, bro. Like, da-da-da. And I'm like, if you keep interrupting his focus, he's not learning anything. Like, what are you not understanding? Like, red flag number 7, bitch. So it was just too much. Yeah, my eyes are burning. I like got this cleanser in my eye and it just keeps burning. Well, like when I touch my eye. But yeah, so then he just had anger issues. Red flag number 8. He let his dog control his emotions. He I don't know, he was just not fun to be around. Like through text he would be all, you're my baby, you're my baby, I just wanna cuddle. But in person he was a completely different person. And I clocked that like after the third date. Oh my god, my eyes, hold on y'all, I was fighting for my life. This cleanser gotta go, because why are my eyes still burning? Basically he was just too, like, yeah. Also, he was always trying to one up me somehow. Like I could literally be like, I saved an old lady from a burning building. Okay, well, one time I helped the old lady pick up her dentures she dropped. Okay, sorry, I'm not crying, I swear to God, it's just cleanser. So I'm like, why are you always trying to one up me? Or like, I was obviously, not to toot my own horn, but a bitch was cooler than him. Like I'm just being honest. Like, okay, I'm back again, bro. This is beating my ass. I'm not using Panoxyl cleanser again because my eyes just, but yeah, so basically he's just always trying to one up me or something. And I'm like, why are you mad because I'm cooler than you? Like, he was so insecure about himself. Like it was baffling me, bitch. He just had too many anger issues. Like, he was completely different in person than he was through text. He was disrespectful as fuck. And when I'm talking about this out loud, I get so embarrassed again because I'm like, I've already reflected on the whole situation, but it's the fact that, like, I let it happen for so long. And for so long, I mean, like 3 weeks, because I don't keep him around long. Oh my god, my eyes are burning again. Okay, I'm gonna hold my camera because maybe it's when I lay down that my eyes get, I don't know. But yeah, completely different person in person versus on the phone. Always talking crazy to me. I remember when I was FaceTiming my sister-in-law and I was talking about something, and his dog was in the background barking because it's untrained as fuck, and it was barking because it wasn't getting attention. Mind you, I'm a quiet neighbor. Tommy never barks. So whenever his dog would come over, it'd be loud, loud, loud. Like, his dog tore up so many of Tommy's toys, tore up my favorite Marvel sweatshirt, nearly flipped the glass top on my dining room table, climbed onto my fucking counter to get toys that we were trying to hide from him because he kept destroying shit. And every time his dog was destroying shit or doing something, I'd be like, yo, get your fucking dog. And he would just be sitting there on the couch like, bro, like, this man was literally insane. Y'all and I be getting off track, but I was basically saying that I was on FaceTime with my sister talking to her about something, and he was next to me and his dog started barking like the untrained bastard it was. And it started barking because it could hear me talking, and then he was like, bro, shut the fuck up, like you're gonna make him start barking again. First of all, why the fuck are you telling me to shut the fuck up? How about you leave again and take your dumb ass, trifling ass, bastard ass, untrained ass, chaotic ass? I would rather do 10 months in jail than deal with your dog ass hell dog. How about that? Pookie? But you're gonna tell me to shut the fuck up in front of my sister? And even if you were saying it in a joke tone, don't disrespect me. This is the best sleep you will ever get, bitch. You literally don't have pillows. The fuck? Same. Basically, let's just say he had anger issues. His dog was out of fucking control. Completely different in person than he was through text. Was very insecure and tried to humble me just because I was cooler than him, or like more intelligent and made more money than him, better head on my shoulders than him, cleaner than him, because apparently, come to find out, he wasn't using soap. Do you know how I literally wash my sheets in boiling hot water 3 times before I put them back on my bed because I just felt dirty, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't use soap? That's basically what I was talking about in the 25-minute video that didn't want to save to my phone for some reason. So I think the next clip I'm talking about how, like, what was the final straw or something? I don't know. Anyways, next clip. So he's sitting on the corner mad as fuck. So Tommy, he tries to sit in my lap. Well, he's getting in my lap. He's a big dog, okay? It's going to take him a minute to figure out his placement, how to get his big ass up on top of me and this small ass couch on my lap. So his paw accidentally touches this white devil, and he loses it. He's like, "What the fuck, Tommy? Get off of me, Tommy. This is not okay. This is not okay." And I was like, "Why the fuck are you yelling at Tommy?" That's why I draw the line. Don't you yell at my motherfucking son. And he was like, I was like, "Why the fuck are you yelling at Tommy?" He was like, what was his dog's name? Let's call this dog a Helion. He was like, "Helion, it's just getting on my nerves and Tommy's trying to," and I was like, "Okay, well, don't yell at Tommy, yell at your dog," which you need to be doing in the first place. Yell at your dog, don't yell at Tommy, the fuck. And the fact that he felt so comfortable getting loud with me in my house, I had to kick him out like I was Martin, literally 2 times out of my apartment. I don't know why I kept letting this white devil, Christopher Columbus, Cadet Life Lieutenant, Dirty Dan, like, I don't know why I was putting up with him, but I was. But that's neither here nor there, because look at him now, mad. So yeah, that was the last straw. And also, he would always try to one-up me or like humble me somehow. Like, he would like, he just wanted to be a better bitch than me for some reason. And I'm just like, "Baby, are you gay? Are you gay?" I don't know what it is with men, period, and trying to one-up a woman or be better than a woman. First of all, you don't have the mental capacity to feel human emotions, so you'll never be better than me. You literally cannot even take care of yourself. Why are you trying to one down me? Mind you, I was literally, and I always am, the prize. So I'm like, the fact that he felt the need to try to downplay me or make me feel less than what I was, is because you're insecure in yourself, because you know that you're a piece of shit. At your big age, you're about to be 30 and you don't even know how to take a bath properly, and you're gonna call me, be like, "You're not no down ass bitch." Of course not, because you're not down with soap. Like, the only thing down about you is your morale as a person. Your whole, like, you're weird as the fuck. I don't know. It's kind of dark in here, so I'm having trouble seeing. But yeah, so that was that nightmare. Literally was harassing me for like a week or 2 after I cut him off. You're weird as the fuck. So yeah, that was like I guess you could say the peak like bullshittery I had to deal with this year in terms of a man. Oh, and then let's piggyback off of that, because some other shit happened with him involved, kind of. So I talked about her in my previous videos. I'm not going to say exactly what, because I don't feel like having to deal with people who are just not secure with themselves and have the need to feel like they need to bully me like they used to. So I talked about this person before in my previous videos, and I think I said her name too. I don't even know. I think I mentioned, like, in those videos how me and this person started reconnecting, and like, even though we reconnected, it kind of felt forced. I'm not even gonna lie, because I feel like, why all of a sudden do you want to be my friend again? Or like, why all of a sudden are you back into my life? Like, I didn't really question it for real. I just kind of let it happen. But after everything happened again, I was like, okay, yeah, this bitch got issues. And like, again, this is me reflecting on shit that's happened since I've like spiritually awakening and shit like that. So at the moment, I was just like, oh, fuck this. Like, at the moment that this shit happened, I was just like, girl, go lay. Like, I really don't give a fuck, but I'm just talking about it because it kind of has something to do with him too. So I thought I wasn't recording. I should be mad as fuck. So me and this person start reconnecting, and mind you, like, normally when I'm friends with people or cool with people, like, I feel like interactions aren't forced. Like, they don't feel forced, or like whenever we hang out, it didn't feel awkward. But let me tell you about this person. So the reason why we started reconnecting, I really don't know. I honestly don't know how that happened. But this person, I think it was like on my TikTok or something, and like I invited this person to Tommy's 1-year gotcha day party. So at the party, it felt kind of like, it felt weird because, let's be honest, a lot of people secretly admire you, or like a lot of people secretly, they are around you for a reason, like, and it's not always a good reason. So I should have known that, because this person would literally go back and forth, 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 back and forth every other day through middle school, high school. So that right there tells me you got something internally going on. And I come to find out after we reconnected, like, this person was mentally ill and needs some healing to do. And I'm not talking shit, I'm just being honest. Like, this person admitted to being jealous of me. Red flag. And if you tell someone you're jealous of them and you're being genuine about it, that's making that person feel uncomfortable. And I feel like at the time, I felt like I had to dim myself down so you didn't feel insecure, or you didn't feel, you know. So that was me being overcompensating and a people pleaser, which I thought I was done with my people pleasing stage, but I guess not. But I truly am. Because when I tell you I done cut so many people out within the past 2 weeks, I don't give a fuck. After Tommy's thing, this person admitted to being jealous of me. And I was just like, that's crazy, because you're always talking about how you're better than people and how people wish they were you or some shit. I don't know, like you were just always trying to make yourself seem like better than the next person. But really, deep down, you have some internal battles that you're losing, I guess. And you felt the need to always try to dim somebody's light, or like this person always felt the need to like bully someone, basically. And I knew that. I've known that for a long time. I've known this since like 10 years. I don't know how old we were when we first met, but yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm going for like a purplish blue look, or purplish blue. What the fuck, Tori? A green purple color, because those are my two favorite colors. So yeah, this person admits to being jealous of me, and I was like, okay, go off then. And then also, I remember telling this person, like, yeah, I might be moving, or I'm planning to move to Texas to be with my mom. And this person was like, oh my gosh, I understand, but like, I was telling my husband or my fiance, whatever, like, I just hope she doesn't move. I know that's selfish of me, but like why would, like, if someone I knew was getting the fuck out of Dodge, I'd be happy for that person, because like, there's really not much here in Kansas. So I'm like, you just don't want me to elevate and get the fuck out of here. Like, why do you want me to stay here and be miserable? Not saying I am miserable here, but like, why are you so concerned about my whereabouts? Yeah. So I was just like, okay, like, I don't even talk to you like that or hang out with you like that. Mind you, this person's like an hour and some change away from me, so why would I stay here just to maintain a digital friendship with you, because we never really saw each other in person like that? And so I remember telling this person, like, yeah, my mom is moving, da da da, and I was like upset about it. And she's like, oh my god, I feel so sorry for you, like, I'll come there and we could hang out and we could do this, do that. And I was like, okay, that sounds fun, because like, nobody really, like, I don't really hang out with people, and I have many reasons why, but I was just like, okay, cool, like, oh, she's gonna come here, we're gonna hang out, that's cool. So she gets here, and it just kind of felt awkward, because I'm like, why is she being, I don't know, like, me, I just felt like the whole thing felt forced again. I mean, it was fun, but at the same time, it just kind of felt weird. And I think that's because, like, my gut was telling me that, like, hidden agenda, like, I don't know. So we're there, and she's just like, wow, it must be nice to be near all these cool things. Why are you making me feel weird or bad for, like, living in a nice area? If you wanted to, you could. Like, I know you have other things in your life that are different from mine, but it might not seem like it, but I work my ass off, and I make sure that things can happen for me, because I know I want to be in a better place. Like, I don't want to be like Tommy, you stink. I don't want to be like the rest of these people, like, just accepting bare minimum, or like just accepting less, you know? I don't know. I live in the suburbs, bitch, by myself. that's an accomplishment. Like, especially in this economy. Tell me, you stink, bro. Get out. Thank you. He stink. So, like, yeah, she's like, wow, must be nice to live all to near these places. Wow, you have this restaurant. Wow, that must be nice. And it's just like, okay, girl, let's pipe down. So, yeah, the whole thing felt forced again. And then she left, and I was just like, whatever. So then, like a week or two later, she tells me that she won these tickets to the Renaissance Festival and asked if me and the White Devil at the time wanted to go. And I was like, okay, cool, yeah, like I've always wanted to go. You know me, I don't really, why are you back in here? I don't really have people to do shit with because one, I don't like I literally have to beg people to go do shit, and I don't like that. So I stopped asking people, and I usually just go by myself to things now. But I was just like, oh yeah, that'd be cool, because I had like, at the time that was my boo, who was just this White Devil now. And she's like, oh yeah, like I was gonna see if you guys wanted to go. And I was like, oh yeah, because him and I were literally talking about the Renaissance Festival. Mind you, when I tell you, and let me hold your hand when I say this, you could go to the Renaissance for free, because every place, everybody, every institution, churches, restaurants, fast food restaurants, businesses, we're just handing out Renaissance Festival tickets to go. Like, you could easily go for free, bitch. And I'm holding your hand when I say this, so don't think that you ate by getting me these tickets. So then, anyways, boom, let's fast forward to then. So her and her whatever husband or fiance at the, get out. Oh my god, he stinks, bro. The fuck. Oh my god, hold on, it smells like boiled eggs in here. I don't know why my dog is gassy right now, bruh. So anyways, we get there and energy's just weird off jump. Like, it was just weird, I don't know. So I'm just like, whatever. So we get inside. Even just walking into the place, it was just, the vibes felt awkward, you know. So he'll get inside, and it was just kind of awkward. And White Devil at the time was like, so like, you want to stay together? Do you want to split up? Like, what? And then we're looking at them, and they're like, I mean, cool. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Like, split up. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Mind you, there was no, oh, why don't we stay together? I want to spend time with you. Like, I came here for you. Da 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 da. None of that. Mind you, I was excited because I'd never been there before. I was on a mission to find me a turkey leg. Big back activities, you know. So we split up, and nothing was, you know. And the signal was kind of terrible out there. Like, she kept trying to call me. I kept trying to call her. We kept trying to text. Like, the signal was just bad in certain places. So that was that. Like, an hour goes by after walking around, and we finally meet back up, and they're like, you ready to go? It's kind of lame. And I mean, it was kind of lame, but it was cool at the same time because it was like a new experience for me. So sorry if I'm spoiling Evil Dead in the back for y'all. So on the way back, they're just like quiet and talking amongst themselves. Mind you, I'm driving all of this. I'm talking the whole time. The whole time I am talking. I'm talking to everyone. I'm just saying shit out loud. And I'm like, I felt like I was talking to myself at this point. So I'm saying shit out loud to everyone. They're not even acknowledging or responding. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm talking to White Devil at the time, but like, I would still say stuff loud so everybody could hear me. And I'm joking the whole time because I'm like, their energy is weird. I'm just talking, bitch. Okay. Then, like, I had to make a U-turn because, like, the parking situation was terrible. And so I was like, oh, let me make this U-turn. And then I was like, I can't really see because, like, there's a lot of cars and shit. And then so I had to make a U-turn. And then she was like, then out of the whole car ride, she finally said something. It was like, well, if a car hits us, at least it's on his side. Girl, I've been talking the whole time, and that's the first thing you say? The fuck? And I was just like, okay. And like, I thought it was funny, because I was kikiing, but at the same time I'm like, that's the first time you said something all day, and it's something about harming this white devil. At the time I was cool with him. Well, at the time I was like 30 70 30, I'm cool with you. 70, after my birthday comes, you get cut off, period. So yeah, after that was like before. So we leave and we're driving back, and I'm talking the whole time. Again, nobody's saying anything again, and I'm just like, okay. But then we like finally are like, we get off the exit to where my apartment is, and like a month or 2 or 3 prior to us hanging out, her and her husband, whatever, and me, we went to this bar, and I was like too drunk to drive back, so her boo drove me in my car back to my place, and then she drove their car, and then they basically were gonna stay the night, but then something happened, I don't remember, and they left like middle of the night. I didn't even know, I was out. So like this intersection, he nearly ran the light, and I remember that, and I was like, oh my gosh, whatever his name, do you remember when you almost like ran this light? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, that was weird as fuck. I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe you don't remember. But the energy was just weird. Mind you, pause before I finish the story. I remember saying something about, I said something to her about her man or something, like asking a question or something. She was like, damn bitch, do you want him too? I'm just kidding. Don't nobody want your Billy Goat. I'm sorry. Don't nobody want him. I'm just cool with everybody. Like, if I've never met you before and you be like, this is my man, I'm like, oh hey, what's up king, like what's up, like I just like to talk to people, and I'm not flirting. I'm obviously there, or wait, no, not at this moment, but like, I'm not gonna flirt with your man. I'm not one of those weird ass bitches, like, so I don't know. So she said that, she's like I'm just kidding. So then she's also said something about like her friend that was always like she had this one friend that she's talking shit about. She was like, which is another red flag, she was like, oh yeah, so was like something about my man, and I was like, damn bitch, do you want to fuck him or something like that? And I'm just like, I hate those women who just think everybody wants to fuck their man. I promise you we don't. And at the time I had my little boo too, so I was delusional over that man. So I'm like, whatever. So back to the story. So I finally park and I'm getting out. When I tell you, they literally teleported out of my car, jumped in their car and left. And it was like so obvious, because like she was like trying to get her stuff and get out. Her man literally jumps out the car. I see him starting to walk towards her car, but then he stops, walks around my car to help her get out. And they're like trying to get out, and they literally like run to their car. And then I'm like, okay. And then like white devil at the time was like, that was weird. And I was like, yeah. So then I'm like getting stuff out my trunk, and I'm like, okay, maybe like when they drive by I'll wave. They didn't acknowledge me. They literally sped off, and I was like, that's rude. Okay, whatever the fuck, because like me, I don't give a fuck. So then I was like, they didn't let me know that they, oh wait, no, they were staying the night in my city. So I was just like, okay. So like an hour or two goes by, and like I remember I told this girl I talked to, I told her about it, and I was like, am I tripping or was that weird? She's like, yeah, no, that's weird as fuck. So I was like, okay, let me say something. So I was like, I messaged her like an hour or two later, and I was like, bye, LOL. And she was like, oop. She's like, girl, I oop. Like, you know this little format that's like a little jokey joke. So I was like, what? And so the audacity of this girl, I really feel like she has some internal shit going on, because she literally has issues with everybody. Like, if you blink wrong, she feels attacked. If you sneeze a certain way, like she has, like I don't know, I really don't know what this girl's problem is. I really don't, and I hope she seeks help. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, you always have issues with a lot of people, and you know, I thought us reconnecting, you were going to like be more mature and shit now, but I guess not. And I'm just like, some people just live to be miserable. I don't know nothing about that. So Then this girl had the audacity to be like, you know, I don't really remember what she said, but it was something along the lines of like, hold on, I think I still have the message. Nami still have the message. Okay, let me read y'all what this lady had the audacity to say. She said, mind you, this is a copy and paste of her message. Respectfully, y'all as in me and the white devil, were so rude the whole time. I've never felt so disrespected by a friend before. I didn't even get 5 minutes with you. Lie number 2. And you're the whole reason I came down and invited you. Pause. Your man was also standoffish and beyond rude. I tried to insert mine multiple times in your conversations, but nobody paid any mind. I could chalk up the experience in your car to feeling like a nuisance and unwanted. I really love you as a friend, but I think I just have to take a step back. First of all, let's dissect this message. I've never felt so disrespected by a friend before. Bitch, the stories that you've told me of the things that bitches have done to you, what the fuck are you even talking about? You act like I fucked your man or something. You're mad at me because you're jealous of me. And so you feel like everything I do is an attack at you and your ego. Bitch. So I literally laughed when I read that out loud to White Devil at the time because he was by me when I was reading it. And I didn't even get 5 minutes with you, bitch. We've been in that car a good 30 minutes. You came in my apartment before we left to go to the thing or whatever, and you used the bathroom. We talked barely a little bit. And mind you, I told you when him and I first started, getting to know each other, whatever, that he was shy. So the fact that you said he was standoffish and beyond rude, name one time he was rude to you. He was never rude to you. He's shy. He was shy. Because remember how I told the story, how he got mad, how I was like, you're so shy. He's shy. So he's not going to be up your ass. And the thing about her, she's used to bitches being up her ass and kissing her ass because she's a bully. I'm not an ass kisser. You love bitches to eat and kiss your ass. I am not one of those people, and I'm not sorry that I didn't feed into your ego. Let's look at this message some more. You're the whole reason I came down and invited you. Invited me? Bitch. These Renaissance tickets were in my Happy Meal. I could have went with that. You thought you did something with free tickets? If you put gas in my car, then I would have been like, you nibbled. This was free. I drove all of us. The fuck are you talking about? I tried to insert myself multiple times. No, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. I spoke the whole time. A bitch's throat was dry as the fuck. You did not insert yourself one time. One time. So please go lay. How were we rude the whole time? I was all smiles and giggles because the bitch was excited to go to this Renaissance festival. I was gonna go regardless because, again, homeless people on the street was handing out these tickets, bitch. Like, you really thought you ate. So I was just reading this like, oh girl, please, let's go find you a home, honey. Let's go find you a home in a mental facility, honey. Because what are you even talking about? Let's see. I could chalk up the experience to being in your car, feeling like a nuisance and unwanted. Again, I was talking to everybody. I was talking to my transmission, my brake pads. I was talking to my cabin filter. I was talking to every mechanical piece of equipment in my car. I was talking to the ghost that was in the trunk. I was talking to Tommy's strands of dog hair in the car. Like, when I get around people, I literally don't shut the fuck up. Even on the phone with my mama, I know she's like, damn, this bitch keep talking. Girl, what are you even talking about? So I was just like, I laughed and I was like, okay, this is what I get for letting bitches back into my life. You admitted that you're jealous of me. She admitted to making fake accounts to bully me. The way that the FBI, the Pentagon, the Avengers, and the whole DC universe, even Batman, couldn't beat that information out of me. So the fact that you admitted that lets me know so you think you finna eat and you admitted that you made fake accounts. And the fact that I was just so nice that I even let you back into my life, and you're such a negative person. Mind you, oh, that scared me. So I was just like, oh girl boo. So I was like, I literally said something. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I basically was like, you always have to have drama going on in your life. I'm not an ass kisser. You thought you did something by getting us these free tickets. I was like, they're literally handing them out. Regardless, even if you didn't offer me to go, we were still going to go because him and I were talking about going anyway. And you could get free tickets. There was just free tickets everywhere. Like, they advertised this. It's a big thing in like Kansas City area. So I just told her about herself. I was like, I don't remember exactly what I said, but basically I do remember saying, you always have to have drama going on in your life. I was not rude the whole time. I was talking the whole time in my car. I was not shutting the fuck up. Like, I don't even think I got to listen to music because I was just talking the whole time. Like I'm doing now. I'm talking. And I was like, I'm done with you, really. Like, ever since like we started becoming friends again, like, you just make me feel bad about being in a good place in my life. Like, you're rude for just leaving like that out my car. And I remember when she got us the tickets, I was like, oh my god, thank you, bitch. Like, da da da. And I was like, you're weird as fuck. So yeah, I told her about herself, and I know she's probably like, gagging, honey, gagging. And she responded, but I didn't open it or acknowledge it. Like, it was sitting there for a good week or two. And then I was getting pissed off because Snapchat kept telling me I had a notification, but it's just her message sitting there. Because one thing about me, I'm ignoring negativity. Like, I'm not about to feed into that. Let me just delete this feed. So I went to delete the feed, and it had like a little X next to it. That means that they like unfriended you or something. And I was like, okay. This bitch was so hurt. I was so nasty and so rude.
She was so nasty and so rude that I don't ever bring anybody around me like that.
So nasty.
And that's what happened.
So rude. So nasty and so rude.
So nasty and so rude. I really was not. So she felt the need to block me on everything, and I was like, do you know how upset internally you have to be to find a problem out of nowhere and make it a big thing? So nasty and so rude. So yeah, and then I remember I was like, and I had black eyeliner this whole time. So I was just like, I don't know. You know when you gotta ask your mama or somebody that you're cool with about the situation. So I called my sister-in-law and my mom, and I was like, you know, because sometimes I do get an ego, and I was like, tell me if I was wrong in any way. So I didn't lie. I told everything, and they're like, and they both were like, first of all, she admitted that she's jealous of you. That's a red flag in itself. Nobody who admits that they're jealous of you and they're literally genuine about it, and they said it multiple times, or they've, you know, the context clues of conversations and messages that you've got with this person is jealous or feel some type of way because you're in a good place in their life and they feel like that they're not. That person, and let me touch your hand when I say this, that person is not a genuine friend. That is not a genuine friend. A good friend would be like, I'm so proud of you. Da, 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 da. They're not going to make you feel bad for being you. You know what the fuck I'm saying? So go to therapy because these bitches is wildin'. Yeah, that happened. So long story short, I guess I'm doing good in my life for bitches to be mad. Also, that also made me realize that, like, I need to just stop accepting people into my life just because I want a friend or something. Like, that's an eternal battle I've been dealing with, because like I said in literally all my videos, ooh, you know when you put eyeliner on and your eyes start watering? So like in all my videos, I've been aware that I just let people in my life just to say, or just to have a friend. But don't make fun of me. I had to cut a hole in the bottom of this because, like, I need condiments so bad. But I refuse to go to Walmart the whole month of December just because how crazy it is. So I've been making it stretch because, like, Walmart is World War II right now. I'm aware, well, I was aware that I would let people into my life just to have a friend or say I have a friend. But at the same time, I'm also aware that, like, just letting anybody into your life, even though they've shown multiple times that they're not a true friend and that they're a red flag, doesn't mean that you need to accept them into your life just to say that you have a friend or that you know, whatever. So yeah, that was that. Those were those two. I guess they're more vivid and I can remember more because they were, like, most recent, I guess you could say. But I just had haters around me back to back. I was surrounded by 2 or 3 at the same time. That's crazy. Okay, y'all, real quick, this is the finished look. My phone's tweaking. Anyways, there will be a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, shortly. I kind of ate, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm new with this, but I'm getting true to this. Okay, what you think, Turuda? Okay. Okay, I did blush, but I think I liked it better without the blush. But okay, bye.